All right, everybody, welcome back. It seems like everywhere you turn these days, there's talk about AI this and AI that, and especially AI agents.
It really does feel like it's just exploding, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, are we really on the verge of a world run by these digital masterminds? Or is that, a bit of Hollywood dramatization? I think that's what a lot of our listeners are really curious about. And that's what we're going to try to sort out in this deep dive today, right?
Exactly. And to help us do that, separate the fact from the fiction, we've got some fascinating material to dig into.
We do. Today, we're going to be diving deep into Gemini AI engineer assistants.
All right, so let's jump right in.
Let's do it. One of the things that always grabs my attention, you see this phrase autonomous AI agent thrown around a lot, but what does that even really mean?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And I think it's where a lot of the confusion, maybe even a little bit of hype, starts to creep in. Because you've got all these companies, right, popping up left and right, promising these AI agents that can basically run your business, manage your life, all on autopilot.
So are they stretching the truth a bit? I mean, when I think autonomous, I'm picturing like full-on self-awareness,
Yeah.
AI making its own decisions, learning, evolving, almost like a sci-fi movie situation.
Right. And that's the image a lot of this marketing pushes, and it's exciting, but the reality is a bit more grounded.
Okay, so less Terminator, more.
More like a really, really sophisticated tool. Think of it maybe like a self-checkout kiosk at the grocery store. It automates a part of the process, sure, but you're still the one in control, choosing your items, bagging them, all that. These AI agents, they're similar. They're super powerful for specific tasks within the parameters you set, but they're not making those big picture decisions on their own.
So it's less about AI replacing us, more about AI working with us, right? Like maybe a superpowered assistant to take care of those, let's face it, kind of boring, repetitive tasks.
Absolutely. They can automate things like data analysis, content generation, even parts of coding, which is huge for efficiency. But the real game changer, the real magic, happens when humans and AI collaborate. We provide the context, the goals, the ethical framework, and the AI does the heavy lifting.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So maybe these AI agents aren't about to stage a digital uprising, but they are already having a big impact on how we work.
Oh, without a doubt. And remember, this is all still very early stage. The technology is evolving incredibly fast. Who knows what kinds of capabilities we'll see in the next few years?
It's pretty mind-blowing to think about, isn't it?
Yeah, and it underscores how important it is for us to really be informed about these technologies, what they can do, what they can't do, what the potential benefits and risks are.
Exactly, because even if full-on autonomy is still a ways off, the tools we have now are already powerful, and they're only going to get more sophisticated. That's something we all need to be paying attention to.
Absolutely. This isn't just some tech industry fad. This is something that has the potential to touch every industry, every aspect of our lives.
You're right. I mean, look at this information on Gemini alone. It shows how much potential these AI assistants have in fields like software development, research, even creative writing. It's incredible.
And it's not just about doing things faster or more efficiently. It's also about opening up possibilities that we might not have even considered before. New ways of solving problems, new forms of creativity, maybe even new ways of thinking.
It's almost like we're at the starting line of a whole new era, isn't it?
I think so. And it's exciting, but also a little daunting.
Yeah, I mean, with any new technology, there are always going to be questions about how to use it responsibly, ethically. That's a conversation we need to keep having.
Absolutely. And that's a conversation each of us needs to be a part of, not just the tech experts, but everyone, because this is about our future.
Couldn't agree more. So, everyone listening, keep learning, keep asking those tough questions, and stay curious. Even though true autonomy might be a long way off, the tools and services we have today are already pretty amazing, and they have the potential to revolutionize different industries.
It's definitely worth paying attention to how these technologies develop and considering their potential impact on our lives.
Well, on that note, that's a wrap on our deep dive today. Thanks so much for joining us.
It's been a pleasure.